Excellent. Folks on the other side, I welcome you to the TACAC, Texas Association for College Admission Counseling Virtual College Fair. We are happy to be joined by 6 universities, all in Florida. Let's hope that you can learn more about that sunshine state where right now it's probably 80 degrees or so. So my name is Earl. I'm the Stripe Scan facilitator for tonight, and I will just host as your MC and let you hear from these great places. So quick reminders, your camera and microphone are off on your end as spectators and viewers so the panelists cannot hear you. If you want to ask a question to a specific college, you can do so by using the Q&A button. Since this is the last TACAC session, there aren't any more sessions to sign up for. But this is being recorded, so feel free to log back in. And if you missed something and want to hear it again, we will definitely be able to do that. So I am pleased to be joined here by the University of Tampa, Southeastern University, St. Leo University, Rollins, Keiser, and Florida Southern College. So we're going to hear from them. I will share within the chat the order of presenters so that everyone can keep track of who's presenting and such. Let me do that really quick so everyone can see that. And then we are actually going to get off and go with Diana from the University of Tampa. So again, thank you for joining us. And we're going to get started with Diana. So let's go ahead and start us off.
Hi, everyone. My name is Diana Trim, and I'm the admissions counselor from the University of Tampa. The University of Tampa is a private, independent liberal arts university located in Tampa, Florida. We're located downtown Tampa in close proximity to museums and theaters and parks. Major league sporting arenas are within walking distance of the campus. We have approximately 9,600 students, mostly undergraduate. They come from all over the world, from all 50 states, 130 different countries. We're NCAA Division II for athletics, so all of our varsity sports are Division II, except for beach volleyball, which is Division I. We have over 300 different clubs and organizations and many undergraduate research opportunities. And if you're interested in study abroad, we have study abroad in 60 different opportunities in 60 different countries and over 1,000 different internship opportunities annually. 40% of them are paid, and many of them are within walking distance of the campus. We have over 200 different areas of study. All of our majors are divided into 4 colleges. We have the College of Arts and Letters with all of our fine and performing arts majors, as well as majors like journalism and communications and film and media. We also have our Sykes College of Business, which is highly ranked, has the highest international accreditation, 8 concentrations in business, 7 in international business, as well as a cybersecurity major. Then it's our College of Natural and Health Sciences with all the science majors, including our marine science program with majors in marine biology and marine chemistry, and our nursing program, which is currently ranked the #1 nursing program in the state of Florida with 100% passing rate on the national nursing exam in the last 7 of 8 years. And then our last college is the College of Social Sciences, Mathematics, and Education. Also in this college are our criminology and criminal justice majors. Our class size is on average about 22 students All of the classes are taught by the professors, not by teaching assistants, and there's a 1:17 faculty to student ratio. The University of Tampa is a great place to live as well as to learn. Most of our students do live on campus, but it's not required. We do have merit scholarships, which are calculated at the time of acceptance. There is no separate application. Freshman scholarships start at $4,000 and go to $18,000 per year. Transfer $6,000 to $9,000. International $6,000 to $12,000 per year. All of these scholarships are renewable for 4 years. We also have departmental and specialized scholarships, and you can find a list of these on our website. These do have a separate application and deadlines, and usually the deadlines are February 1st. And we definitely take outside scholarships, and we have need-based scholarships and grants along with federal Pell Grant. But you must make sure that you submit FAFSA in order to qualify for any of those. If you're interested in applying to the University of Tampa, we have rolling admissions. And so you can apply anytime after completing your junior year of high school. We have 2 early action deadlines. The first is November 15th. All files completed by November 15th will receive notification by December 15th. If your application file is completed by January 15th, you will receive notification by February 15th. Our regular decision is between January 15th and March 1st, and all notifications are sent out by April 1st. After March 1st, applications are evaluated on a rolling basis. In order for your application file to be complete, if you're applying as a freshman, you must submit an official high school transcript, an essay, and 1 letter of recommendation from a teacher or a counselor. We are test optional through spring of 2023, so there's no need to submit SAT or ACT scores. Those will not count against you for admissions, and nor will they be used in order to determine merit scholarships. If you're applying as a transfer student, you must submit all official college transcripts. And if you don't have an associate's degree already, you must also submit an official high school transcript. You can follow us on social media. We're at U of Tampa. And if you want to find out any other information, we do have virtual presentations as well as in-person visits. My name is Diana Trim again, and I am the Texas admissions counselor, and I will type my information into the chat for you. Thank you for joining us today.
Perfect. Thank you, Diana. Thanks for that. I just want to remind our participants or viewers that our chat function is live, so please use that if you have questions to direct to certain admission representatives. All right, up next is Southeastern University, and that's Montana. So I am going to turn it over to her. Looks like she's ready with her screen.
Hi, everyone.
And off you go. Thanks.
Awesome. So my name is Montana. I am an enrollment counselor at Southeastern University, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a quick little video that's going to show you a little bit about what it's like to be a student at SEU. Oh, maybe not. We'll skip that. I don't think it's going to play. Awesome. We'll skip that video. Cool. So we are a private Christian university located in Lakeland, Florida, right in the middle of Orlando and Tampa. We have right around 2,400 students on campus. I love the size of our campus. It's big enough to where you run into a new person every day, but small enough to where you still see your close-knit group of friends every day as well. A little bit about me. I attended Southeastern University as a student. I graduated with my undergraduate degree in organizational leadership and a minor in business. And I just finished my master's of business administration. My favorite part about Southeastern is the faculty. We are a Christian university, so they really think of this as their calling rather than just a job. We are taught by professors. They all knew my name, they all knew my story, and they really came alongside me and helped me determine my purpose in life. And I really am so thankful for those relationships and those mentorships that have been developed. It's a small size classroom, right around 20 students per class size, which is awesome. It involves a lot of opportunities for discussion-based learning and hands-on activities, which is just going to exceed your experience. Some academic highlights for you guys. Our 5 most popular majors are kinesiology, psychology, biology, social work, and elementary education. We have 80+ undergraduate programs, so we have a lot of options to choose from. Some of our newest majors are aviation, political science, tourism and hospitality management, language, culture, and trade. Those last 2 are perfect for being located kind of in the middle of Orlando and Tampa. So we have a lot of opportunities to kind of go out into both of those cities. And Lakeland themselves is one of the fastest growing cities in the US. So that leaves a lot of other opportunities just for growth and internships and experiences within our community. Some statistics on some of our majors. So for our nursing students, the first time pass rates for the NCLEX, which is the test you have to take in order to become a registered nurse, is 92%, which exceeds the national average, which is awesome. A lot of our students will get jobs with our local hospitals that are near us, like Tampa General, Lakeland Regional Hospital. Next, our education majors. 95% of SU education graduates are offered a teaching position right after they graduate for the next school year, which is awesome. It's a great opportunity. And then our accounting majors, the first time pass rate since 2001 is 85%, which is among the highest of colleges and universities in Florida, which is amazing. And then just some admission updates for you guys so you're aware of what our policies have kind of changed since COVID. So we have become test optional. What that means for you guys is your academic scholarship is based on your weighted high school GPA alone. If you have taken ACT and SAT, that's only going to help you. It won't hurt you at all. It is optional, but if you have taken it, we encourage you to submit it because it's only going to help you boost up to that next academic scholarship level. It won't hurt you at all. We are offering a full on-campus experience with appropriate health and safety precautions taken. We still have in-person classes, we still have in-person events, we still have in-person chapel experiences, and we also have partnered with a local hospital and set up a site on campus, so we have all the health precautions taken in place. And then lastly, we have academic scholarships that are available up to $19,000. And then lastly, I just want to invite you guys to apply for free today. It's really quick. It's really easy. You can either scan that QR code or go to that link and use the code FUTUREFIRE in all caps to waive the $40 application fee. I'll also pop this information in the chat for you guys, as well as my contact information. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I was a student at Southeastern University, so I would love to kind of share your experience with you and kind of walk you through this big decision in your life and make sure that you are choosing the right university, whether it's SU or somewhere else. I just want to be able to guide you guys through it. So please feel free to reach out to me at any time. And I appreciate you guys listening tonight.
All right. Great. Montana, thank you so much. Next up, we will be learning about St. Leo University from Connor. Connor, you are on the board there.
Awesome. I'm just going to share my screen real quick. Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for taking some time out of your evening to learn about all these great Florida institutions. It's awesome you're looking at college in Florida because I believe Florida is still the #1 state in the country for higher education. So that's awesome. So I'm representing St. Leo University today, which is located in Tampa Bay, Florida. So my name is Connor Schaefer. I'm one of the assistant directors here at St. Leo University. I'm actually a proud alumni of St. Leo for my undergrad and my master's, and I did attend St. Leo from New Jersey, so I completely understand what it is like to go across the country for college. So I've been there. So if you ever have any questions or anything about what it's like to go to school out of state, always feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is at the bottom of your screen. The photo there is just a fun picture of me at our lion statue in the main campus of St. Leo. A cool fun fact about our statue, we are the lions and one of our colors is green, so we're green and gold. And in certain lighting, you can actually see a tint of green in the statue. So what is St. Leo University all about? So St. Leo was established in 1889, and we're actually the oldest Catholic institution in the state of Florida. We're also the second largest Catholic institution in the country based on our enrollment, serving over 20,000 students worldwide. Now, if you tour campus tomorrow, you are going to say, Connor, I do not see 20,000 students on this campus. And you're right. So here on our university main campus in Tampa Bay, we only have about 3,000 students. The other student population is in our online program and our 15 different education centers in the South. But it's cool because you'll have a small classroom atmosphere with about a 14-to-1 teacher student ratio. But at the end of the day, you're still going to receive the same resources you might get at a larger institution or the networking as well. St. Leo is currently ranked number 4 in the South for best value, so you know you're going to get a great education out of your investment. Just to kind of go on top of our student population, we do have over 100 countries represented and 44 different states, so you never know who you're going to be sitting next to in the classroom. It could be someone from England, Brazil, anywhere around the world. It's really easy to apply to St. Leo. We do have a free application through our website, and we are on the Common Application as well. We are test optional. We've been test optional. So if there's any freshmen, sophomore, juniors watching this presentation today, we will still be test optional for you when you decide to apply to St. Leo. We have over 50 different academic programs. Some of our popular programs are criminal justice, our bio pre-medical program, sports business, education, computer science, the list goes on and on. And we do have some 3+1 accelerated programs. And a really popular one is our 3+3 pathway to law school, where we have a partnership with Barry University down in Miami and Florida State University up in Tallahassee. We are adding new things onto campus each year, major wise. So we have our brand new health education and health promotions. It's our first year. And next year, we're really excited to announce our brand new nursing program as well. St. Leo, if you're worried or your parents are worried about going out of state for school, we are the safest campus in the state of Florida and 7th in the nation as well. I always said as a student, if you're bored on campus, it's truly just because you're not taking advantage of what the university has to offer. For students looking to get invested into their faith a little bit more, we do have daily mass. We are recognized by the NCAA Division II athletic program, a part of the Sunshine State Conference with over 22 different athletic programs. We do have a top Division II athletic program overall, so I definitely highly recommend it to fill out a recruiter questionnaire on our athletic website if you're looking to be a student athlete. We also have things like Greek life, student organizations, over 70 clubs, our esports program, intramurals, a lot of different things you can do. One cool thing that really drew me to St. Leo was the off-campus trips, being about 30 minutes north of downtown Tampa and an hour west of Orlando. We bring our students to Disney, Universal, a lot of the professional sporting teams in the Tampa Bay area, especially this year was a great year for that. We are the exclusive educational partners to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so a lot of our students get a lot of perks on that as well, and they just won the Super Bowl, so how cool is that? We do other things like we do monthly bingo concerts. We are a residential campus, so most students do live on campus in one of our 14 different residential halls. And our apartments 5 and 6, our newest residential halls, were actually featured in a top 10 dorms in the nation article just this past year. So it's pretty awesome. I always said at St. Leo, it's not St. Leo unless there's something new going up. So this past year, we opened our Benedict's Coffee House that serves Starbucks products. And this coming fall, we're really excited to announce our brand new wellness center will be opening, as you can see at the bottom right side of your screen. A fun fact about this building is it actually will have the largest infinity pool at a university in the state of Florida. So we're very excited for that as well. Again, here is my contact information if anyone ever has any questions, or you just want a simple conversation about the university and what it was like to go to St. Leo from out of state. Please never hesitate to reach out. We are offering on-campus tours, so you're more than welcome to come down and take a vacation and visit the Sunshine State and even tour some of these other awesome institutions as well if they have on-campus tours. But St. Leo does have on-campus tours. We also have virtual events, so definitely keep an eye out on our website for those events. Again, thank you so much for taking some time out of your evening to learn about St. Leo University, and I will pass it on to the next presenter.
Great. Connor, thank you so much. So our next presenter is from Rollins College, and her name is Brooke. So I'm going to pass it off to you, Brooke.
Yes, hello. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for tuning in tonight to learn about all of these great Florida private schools. We are excited to meet with you. My name is Brooke, and I am one of the admission representatives from Rollins College, which is one of the small private liberal arts colleges here in Florida. We are right in the center of the state, right outside of Orlando. A little bit about me, I'm a graduate of Rollins as well, and so I came from out of state too. So much like Connor just said, I kind of get what it's like to be looking at schools that are out of state, maybe at a place that's unfamiliar to you. So I'm happy to answer any questions you might have about what that's like. At Rollins, our motto is to make tomorrow happen, and our mission statement is to create global citizens and responsible leaders. We are a college of liberal arts, so we offer a little bit of everything ranging from all of the STEM fields, humanities, modern languages, business, fine and performing arts. We were founded in 1885, so actually the oldest institution in the state of Florida, and we're the #1 regional university in the South. We are situated, like I said, in Winter Park, which is, again, right in the middle of the state. It's a very quaint, charming residential town. Beautiful Spanish Mediterranean architecture throughout the campus, cobblestone streets. Winter Park was also founded in 1885, and so it's the town and Rollins have really grown up together. So it's got this really great history and foundation where we're located. We're also right outside of the city of Orlando. It only takes about 10 minutes to get downtown. So you've got all the benefits of a large metropolitan area right in your backyard. So you've got all of those advantages, whether it's something just to do on the weekends. We have a beautiful performing arts center. We have the Orlando Magic and the Orlando City Soccer to check out. And of course, we have the theme parks nearby, so it's not too far to get to Universal, SeaWorld, Disney, and all of those fun things to do. You can see the student body breakdown. We're just over 2,000 undergraduate students at Rollins, so it is a very intimate size. About half of our students come from the state of Florida, about 40% are out of state, and about 10% of our students are international. So you really truly will meet people from all over the globe when you get to Rollins. And there's a huge alumni network, once you graduate, to tap into as well. At Rollins, you'll discover your unique gateway or your pathway through your college career, and that includes your education, the liberal arts in action, so all of the things that you choose to get involved with outside of the education, the classroom, and then Rollins results. Of course, what do you do when you leave campus? And so we're going to talk a little bit about each one of these things briefly in my short time that I have with you tonight. Starting with your education, again, very intimate academic approach. We've got about 60 different academic programs to choose from. Of those programs, about half of them are majors and the rest make up minors and pre-professional programs. So things like pre-med and pre-law, we offer all of those, as well as an accelerated track for the MBA. We offer a 3-2 program so that you can get your MBA in only 5 years. Our average class size at Rollins is 17 students. We cap the classes at 30, so that's the largest class you would ever have at Rollins. And it isn't uncommon to have a class of less than 10 students. We have a very, all of our classes are discussion based, so we don't have any lecture style classes at Rollins. So the professors are going to be sitting at the table with you, kind of fostering this discussion about what it is that you're learning. Speaking of our faculty, what really make Rollins special place. They were just ranked #1 for their strong commitment to the undergraduate teaching experience. You'll really form mentors in your professors at Rollins. They get to know you by name. You're not just going to be a face in a crowd of students. And so even to this day, I graduated several years ago, I still see and work with my old professors on a pretty regular basis. At Rollins, responsible leadership is a huge part of our mission. And so getting involved in the student body is a huge part of our culture. We have over 100 student organizations represented on campus, everything ranging from fraternity and sorority life to athletics. We're also Division II in all of our sports, with the exception of our water ski team, which is Division I. We also have a very active student government association. We have performing arts groups, so intramural sports, our esports team, you name it, we probably have something close to it. So getting involved is a really big part of our culture, and our students really tend to hit the ground running right away in their freshman year. We're proud at Rollins to say that 97% of our graduates either have full-time employment or are enrolled in a grad program within 12 months of their graduation. I think part of that is attributed to our career and life planning team that helps our students with everything career related, whether that's, step 1, building your resume, all the way through to senior year, doing mock interviews and putting you in touch with employers who are currently hiring. We do job and career fairs. We do grad school fairs throughout the year. So lots of networking capabilities. You can see some of the grad schools and some of the companies that have hosted Rollins students after they've graduated. And then I just wanted to give you a quick snapshot of our admission profile so that you can see kind of the type of student that Rollins will typically admit. I am definitely going to put our contact info and visit opportunities in the chat, and then I welcome any questions as well that you might have for me. Thank you so much for your time tonight.
Great, Brooke, thanks. I'm going to pass it over to Heather at Keiser University, and I think, yep, she's there ready to go, and I'm going to launch you there. So off you go.
Awesome. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is having a fantastic evening. My name is Heather Gray, and I'm the admissions counselor here on the Keiser University Flagship campus. Now, you're probably asking, what does Flagship campus mean? Well, like most of my colleagues here, Keiser is a private not-for-profit university here in Florida. We do have 19 campuses in the state of Florida. Our flagship campus is our traditional residential campus, meaning, this is where we have the residence halls, the sports teams, clubs, that traditional college experience. All of our other campuses are more satellite campuses where they do one class at a time, things like that. So here's a couple of photos of our flagship campus. We are located in West Palm Beach, Florida, so not as close as the other colleagues are to each other. We're down in South Florida. Our campus is about 5 minutes from the beach. We've got, culture and golf courses and water sports and everything very close to us. And then, of course, we're about 2.5 hours to Orlando and about an hour from Miami, so very centrally located in Florida. So a little bit about Keiser. We do focus on those small class sizes. So right now our average class size is about 25 students. So you definitely get that one-on-one experience, with your professors. Right now our classes are online, on campus, remote, and hybrid. So you do have that option for how you want to learn. And like I said, our online courses, they only take them one class at a time, so it's easy to concentrate on one subject. We also focus on the real world learning. And what that means is, again, you're not going to have somebody, just lecturing you for hours. You're going to learn by seasoned professionals who have done this in their career, and now they're here to teach you. So they're going to teach you the real life practical way of doing whatever it is that you're learning, so that when you leave us, you are prepared to work in that industry. Keiser is very career focused, so we do make sure, you know, that you are prepared for the workforce once you leave us. Right now we do have a 90% graduation rate and an 87% job placement rate in field. So that's something that we are super proud of. We have 29 different varsity and club sports, and we are part of the NAIA division. We do have a beautiful 100-acre campus here in West Palm Beach, and we were recently ranked second safest campus in the nation. So that's something that we are super proud of this day and age. We do have a diverse student body. Right now, our students come from 60 different countries and 42 different states. We are accredited up to level 6, which means we can award all the way up to doctoral degrees. And then, of course, we are part of a large network of 21 different campuses, 19 here in Florida, and then 1 in Shanghai and 1 in Nicaragua as well. So as an alumni, you have all of those resources and that networking ability for all of those graduates. So we do offer merit scholarships up to $16,000 a year to those who qualify. We have partnership scholarships, military scholarships, and then of course you'll get a dedicated admissions counselor and financial aid counselor to help you all the way through this process. And here's just some accolades that we've been given recently. You know, we are #1 best online college in Florida, and then #2 safest school in the nation. And then you can see some other accolades for us there. And here's a snapshot of our undergraduate programs. You can see we do have, you know, all of the major things, you know, nursing, pre-med, criminal justice, psychology, all of those things. But we also offer some very niche programs, things like automotive dealership management, cinematic arts, golf management, if you're an avid golfer. And we even offer equine studies. So there's a little something for everyone here at Keiser. And if you want to go ahead and apply today, all of our application fees are waived through 2021, so you don't have to worry about that. And we are rolling admissions, so you can apply at any time. If you want to learn more about our campus life and, you know, what it's like to be a student here, you can follow us on our social media at Keiser U Flagship. And then, of course, here is my contact information. If you guys do have follow-up questions, you want to take a snapshot of that, I will put it in the chat for you as well. I'd love to help you with this college search process, you know, whether you choose Keiser or any other school. I'd love to, you know, help you through that process. And thanks for listening today.
All right, Heather, thank you. Okay, last but not least, it's Florida Southern College and Shannon. So Shannon, the
Yep.
screen is yours.
Stretch, people. All right. So my name is Shannon. Thank you all very much for being here and sticking with us to the end here. I am here to talk to you a little bit about Florida Southern, which, like Southeastern, is located in Lakeland, Florida, so about halfway between Orlando and Tampa. We run about 3,000 total students. Of those, about 2,500 are undergraduates and about 500 are in graduate programs. And one of our big claims to fame is that we are a National Historic Landmark for our collection of Frank Lloyd Wright architecture. So it's a really cool place to come and explore and have an awesome college experience. But you're coming to college to learn, so let's talk a little bit about academics. We cover 5 different schools. Florida Southern is a liberal arts college, so you don't necessarily apply to the school and get stuck there. You do have the ability to change your major and you apply to the college versus a specific major, with the exception of a couple of programs like nursing, which is a direct entry nursing Bachelor of Science. So some of the big majors that we see students get involved in, our nursing and education programs are both really well known. We have a lot of students involved in business, physical therapy and exercise science, and then anything in the life sciences and kind of the pre-medicine fields are some of the biggest ones that we see students getting involved in. But we also have majors in things like philosophy and music performance. So if you have a thing that you want to do at Florida Southern, come talk to me about it and I'll help you figure out a path that's going to be right for you. But regardless of what you're studying, we really emphasize that hands-on experience and getting to be active and engaged in the classroom. So we want to make sure that you're getting the chance to do research and go to conferences. It's not unusual for our students to get the chance to publish before they graduate. And so we really want to make sure that you get to do things during your time in college. One of those things that we really want to emphasize is getting the chance to study abroad, do internships. So we, if nothing else from this presentation, I want to make sure that you take away kind of the 3 guarantees here. We guarantee that every single student is going to get the chance to study abroad. You actually get a credit as part of your tuition to help cover those costs. And we guarantee an internship. Some majors will require one, others will have them as an opportunity for you, but we've had students intern everywhere from right here in Florida, places like Disney, all the way to South Africa and the Philippines. So lots of good networks there to help you find internships that are going to suit your goals. And then the last kind of guarantee that we touch on is that we want to make sure that you graduate on time. Like, we love Florida Southern. We hope you're going to have a great time here, but we also want you to leave on time. So we do guarantee graduation in 4 years as well. So what all of that means is that we have a phenomenal placement rate for students continuing on to graduate school into their chosen careers. And we really want to support you as you're making that transition from FSC into your future goals. We're a residential school. You can kind of see down in the bottom left corner there, we are located right on Lake Hollingsworth. So it's a super pretty area to look out your window and enjoy the lake view. And that's not just limited to living on campus, but also being part of the campus community. So your classroom learning is awesome in college, but you also do a lot of learning outside of the classroom as well. So whether that's being part of Division II sports, getting involved in campus ministries, being involved in Greek life or clubs and organizations on campus, there's a ton of different ways to get involved at FSC, and it's a really active and close-knit community. We are on the Florida Southern application, as well as the Common application and the Coalition application. All of those are going to be free to apply. And we are test optional. So if you are submitting an application for the early decision, early action, or rolling admission deadlines that are available, we'll essentially need a completed application from you and your high school transcript, as well as a personal essay. If you're completing the Common application, we'll take whichever one you've written for Common App. There aren't any supplements that you need to write as a personal statement. If you are planning on submitting ACT or SAT scores, we'll use those as a factor in your application. If you plan on using the test optional pathway, then they won't be used to determine scholarships or admission. And letters of recommendation are optional this year as well, since I know a lot of students have had issues getting those from teachers during virtual learning. Scholarship-wise, your scholarship will be evaluated for at time of admission. So those merit scholarships between $7,000 and $21,000 a year don't require any special applications. However, there are a couple of programs that do have some additional things you need to do. So whether that's applying for the Prestige Scholarship programs or submitting a portfolio or an audition for music or artistic scholarships, there's definitely a lot of different financial aid things. I'm the one who works with you on financial aid, so if you do have any questions, come and talk with me and I'll be here as a resource. I will leave my contact information in the chat as well, but you can also scan that QR code or send me an email or give me a text, and I'll be here to help out with any questions that you might have.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to invite everybody to just come back on the screen, and we've got one last piece of advice from each of our representatives here. I again thank you all for being with us and joining us tonight. So to wrap us up, I want our college reps to answer this one question for me in terms of just giving some advice. And I know that we may be repeating ourselves, but it's not bad to hear it twice, 3 times, 4 times. But I would love for them to chime in on what advice would you give someone going through the college search process at this point in their life. We are actually going to go by order of presentation. So Diana, Montana, then Connor, Brooke, Heather, and then Shannon. So Diana, if you would like to share with your thoughts on this, and then we'll just go from there.
Okay. Hi again. Well, my advice would be to apply early and just find the college or university that has the whatever you are interested in, and find out more information about that college, and don't hesitate to contact the admissions counselor at that university, because we're here to assist you and help you through the application process.
Awesome. So the best advice that I can give students, and I always tell my students, to visit your top 3 schools. Going on campus is really going to tell if that school is your home or not. This is a really big decision that's going to change your life and really set forth your level of success in the future. And we want to make sure that you find the right home for you, and stepping foot on campus is going to give you a feel of the community and the culture that is present on campus.
So to kind of piggyback off of what Montana was saying, definitely keep an open mind in the college process. We all would love for you to come to Florida for college for sure from Texas. And if you asked me my senior year of high school if I was going to go to Florida for college, I would have said no way. But definitely, like Montana said, visiting that campus really opened my eyes, and that gave me that feel I was looking for going so far away from home. So definitely keep an open mind.
So I was going to say the same thing, so I guess I'll change it up a little bit. Definitely visit the campuses that are on your top list. To change it up, I'll give you a different piece of advice, which is to utilize the net price calculator on the website of the schools that you're looking at. The net price calculator is a very useful tool for you and your family to kind of enter your information just to see what kind of scholarships and financial aid is going to be available to you for that school. So it'll give you an idea right off the bat if this is going to be something that's within your reach, or if it's just going to be too far out of your reach. So definitely a great tool that I didn't know about when I was your age. So definitely take advantage of the net price calculator. It should be on all of our websites, but it is unique to each different school.
All right, I'm gonna kind of piggyback kind of on what Brooke just said. My advice is to apply for any and all scholarships that you see out there. There are billions of dollars of scholarships that go unclaimed every year because students just don't apply for them. And, you know, there's a gazillion sites that you could do. You know, the most popular is FastWeb. You know, you fill out your profile and it finds scholarships that meet your criteria, whether it's size 16 shoe or 2 different color eyes or first generation, whatever it is, there is a scholarship for you. And I know, you know, personally myself, I paid for my college with all of those tiny little scholarships. 1,000 here and 1,000 there really adds up. So that's my advice to you guys.
All right. I think my advice would be to set up a specific email that you're going to use throughout the college admissions process, whether it's your high school email or like a Gmail that you've set up that has your name and your graduation year, but something that you're going to check frequently, because colleges send out notifications about scholarships, reminders about the FAFSA. Like, we try our best to communicate with you, but you need to check your email for us to notify you about stuff. So corral all of your email into one spot and check it once a day, and try to keep up with all of the flood of communication from all of us, because we want to talk with you.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thanks so much for that piece of advice. I only have one more just closing slide for our audience here. Again, thank you for joining us. I want to thank everybody on this screen for their time tonight. Know that when you close out of this, you're going to get a 4-question quick survey from StriveScan. We do ask you to complete that. And again, the recording of this will be available on that StriveScan site. So, all right. So without further ado, I'm going to close this out just by a quick wave here from everybody to say good night. to everybody in Texas. Thanks again. Glad you all joined us. Hope it was helpful. Take care. Have a great evening.